In this video, I'm going to plan out the month of February in my Passionate Penny Pincher DIY disc-bound home planner, and we're going to set up goals and just do kind of a monthly refresh and set up the weeks for February. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I post functional planning videos on my channel. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get planning. I am going to take a look at my Powersheets first, I think, just so we kind of know what's going on. I didn't touch my Powersheets at all in January, which I'm kind of disappointed in myself about because it's a brand new goal planner and I didn't even look at it. I think January, I'm learning about myself that maybe I try to go a little too hard in January, and it's like what I really need is like the exact opposite. Like we're coming down from just the excitement and the busyness of the holiday season and lots of stuff as far as like for me with content, just making content for brands, because of course that's a huge promotional season for them. And it's just a lot going on. And then we just kind of have the break. And I think I need a little more time to ease out of the break maybe. But anyway, I didn't end up really doing much in my Powersheets for January. I didn't touch my tending list. I know this about myself, and I've known this for long before I even started using Powersheets. I don't like tracking things daily like this. And so I think I was pretty good with it last year. I really made the effort to do it. And because of that, I realized that even though I did it, it didn't do anything for me. It didn't encourage me to keep doing it, and it didn't, there was no incentive. Like the checking things off for me personally doesn't mean anything like this for daily stuff that I'm just going to have to do again the next day. Checking things off tends to be more powerful for me when it's like a major thing, like a step in a project, you know. But when it's something that I'm just gonna have to do again tomorrow, like it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not so much worried about this, but it's really this kind of thing that I really wish I was better with sticking to. And I think one of the reasons that I didn't stick to it is because it's not in my planner. So I don't know if you have seen any of my videos from last year, from 2025. I was moving my goal tracking stuff into the planner I was using. And so I think I was better at tracking my goals when it was in the planner I actually looked at mostly on a regular basis. Now, I will say in January, I barely looked at this planner. So that may or may not be the reason, but just, you know, knowing myself, I feel like that might be an issue. So what we're going to do for February is actually take the tending list out, like I had said I was planning on doing anyway. In previous videos, I did say that I was going to clip this out, cover the holes with washi, and then punch it for discs to keep in here. So I am going to do that for February. So on the monthly reset for February in my Powersheets, I want to make progress on health goals. And I really am trying to work on the AIP, which is the autoimmune protocol. It's a nutrition program. It's mainly an elimination diet. For a while, you eliminate all of the things that are known to cause inflammation in all humans at varying levels, and then that way you allow like your gut to heal a little bit, and then you can kind of start adding things back little by little and really pay attention to if you have any symptoms of things, and then that helps you pinpoint the things that your body is not happy eating. And so I did this in 2020, and so I think it's high time I do it again. I have the things I learned in 2020, I have made major decisions with, but also I have let things creep back in that I probably shouldn't have. And so I just kind of want to do a refresh and start over and see what things I was lying to myself about that I should or should not be eating. So we've got health goals, and I'm gonna just put like on here 2/18 because I think that's the date I'm going to start it. It aligns with Lent, so that's like a season where I would be giving up things anyway, and I think just kind of, I just think it aligns pretty well with that. So on my calendar, I have lots of appointments for my son. He broke his foot. Well, he broke the pinky toe bone in his foot. And so we need to go and have that followed up on, and then he's getting his braces off. And I need to do some labs, and of course we have like Valentine's and stuff. I also have some things already written on my calendar here because I went through for the whole year and mapped out those very specific things that I knew based on my prep work that I wanted to do on a monthly basis. So I just went through and kind of like looked at my schedule, my husband's schedule, my son's school schedule and tennis schedule, and we even consulted like the Formula One schedule because that's important to us, and just kind of figured out the best days to do some things. And so I went ahead and wrote it on my calendars on all of the whole set of Powersheets, just so that I would already have it kind of figured out. And then I did go ahead and translate that to my planner. So I have all of this stuff actually in my planner as well. I think that will make it a lot easier to, I don't know, make sure I'm incorporating goal things like sewing and playing Minecraft and stuff like that. So it's already on the calendar. So then I have to make the conscious decision to either reschedule it or to cancel it or something instead of just like forgetting about it. So yeah, so that's already on there. Important to-dos, I am just gonna kind of, I'm constantly, I feel like, using my pantry and my freezer inventory, like trying to eat through that kind of stuff. And then I tend to, when things go on sale, I buy more of the things we typically eat. So it's almost like a rolling thing, which is normal, but I feel like I'm always doing like a pantry challenge. But I feel like right now with the AIP coming up, I really need to get rid of all of those things that I've been accumulating. You know, my gluten-free flours and stuff like that, like anything that is not AIP friendly that might already be open or something, I want to try to use that up. So we're just going to say pantry challenge, even though it's not like a full pantry challenge. It's just going to help me remember that I need to prioritize those kinds of foods that I already have before the 18th. And then there will be, I just need to schedule that lab just to make sure I can get it done on a day that I need to do it. And really, I think that's it. The other important to-dos are just going to be whatever I am working on as far as my home. I'm constantly trying to declutter, and I'm doing it based on what's in the home planner. And I think we're still working on the kitchen. Even though I've already made a ton of progress on the kitchen, I just want to go through and just, you know, I think I just want to get the kitchen finished, as finished as it can be. So I think what we're going to do is I just need to make sure to drop off donations this month. just to get them out of the house. That's the whole point of the declutter, right? On my mind is just bills. I don't know why it's weighing heavier on my mind right now. We always have bills, but I've just been thinking a lot just about like savings and current bills, upcoming bills that are going to happen. So I think I just want to sit down and like really wrap my head around like our financial situation and like do a budget review and just kind of give myself the peace of mind of knowing that I'm thinking about it and that it's handled and everything's going to be fine. You know, yeah. And I don't do this either. This is the check-in. I don't know. I don't do it. So then let's go ahead and I'm going to take my scissors here and I'm going to snip out my power sheets. Basically, all I'm going to do is just snip under each one of the sets of wires here. I don't want to tear. It is perforated, so I could easily tear this out. The reason I'm not is that I want to punch this for discs, and if I tear it at the perforation, the disc holes go into the printed stuff, and I don't want that. So this is just one way that I am able to, oh, I should just go in between. That actually is way simpler. Anyway, this is one way that I actually get to use up some of my cute washi tape, and two, it just lets me be able to use this without losing that writing space, you know, so we're just going to gently pull it out so it doesn't rip. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to open it to my goals. Didn't I make one of these things? Let's see. Do I need to keep this out? I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, so we'll just keep this out and put this away. So the other thing is I have goal stuff here in this little thing. So I'm going to, I guess, decorate my tending list using stuff from Cultivate. This is the current sticker book. I also have all of these stickers I've been using up, so there's a lot more stickers in here, but I want to try to see what I can find in this book today. This is all highlighters and pens that match the colors. And what is this? What did this come off of? This is weird. This came off of this Erin Condren highlighter. So strange. Okay. Let's put that over here. So what we need to do first is get the washi. Let's do Cultivate washi. And I've already put, this is a Planner Kate daily tracker here. I don't like the one that comes in the Powersheets, just the way that it's formatted. I prefer this style better, so that's what I did there. And I am thinking it is February, and February is a pink month, you know, with all the Valentines and hearts and everything. So let's just go with pink. Let's just roll with it. Sometimes it annoys me how February is like, we're just like Valentines all the time. I don't know why. It's not that big of a deal. I don't care. I guess it's just because I don't really care about Valentine's Day. It's never been a big deal to me. I don't know. We don't do like a date or anything. I actually will just cook us some like steaks or something. Like I make us a little bit of like a kind of like a date night dinner, I guess. But we don't worry about going on a fancy date or anything because that's just not us anyway. So But Valentine's is just kind of like meh to us. We don't really care about it. All right, and then on the back, let's do some words. I like this one that says progress, not perfection. It's one of my favorite quotes from Cultivate. So let's just do that. And I'm gonna wait to punch it, I think, until after I put the stickers on. Just in case I want to like layer a sticker over the washi or something. All right, so there's that. Okay, so tending list for the month. I know that I want to work on finishing the kitchen. So let's actually write things in the color they go in. So let's pull the highlighters. I need to peel all these off. This I cut with my Cricut and put on here. But I just don't know. I don't want that. I don't want it there anymore. And then, okay, so some of these are Papermate flares and some of them are Erin Condren ultra fine tip markers that I just thought matched the best. And then these are just random highlighters that I thought matched the best between Erin Condren, mild liner, the Walmart mild liner dupes from Pen and Gear, and then this is another Erin Condren. Okay, so one of our monthly goals is home, and home is like this teal color, and this is to finish the kitchen. And that's just going to be like finish the declutter of all the drawers and cabinets. I'm pretty much done with most of it, but I think I want to maybe add some like shelf paper to a couple of cabinets, and then obviously I need to drop off those donations, and then I want to do something with my kitchen window, and I need to figure out some kind of like hand towel situation by the sink. Because I want something that hangs, but I don't have anywhere to hang it. So I need to buy like a hanger or something. And I was trying to avoid buying anything, but I am gonna need to buy like a curtain or a valance for the window anyways. So I am gonna be buying a couple of things, but hopefully, I don't know if that's something I can thrift or whatever, but yeah, so that's really it for the kitchen for now. And what else? I need to do the AIP is, I guess what we want to do is do like a meal prep day that so that I can have as many foods as possible that I can eat on the AIP elimination phase, like prepped ahead and in my freezer or in my fridge or whatever it is. I need to have it ready because I know me and I have the best intentions, but when I'm hungry, if there's not something ready to go, I'm just not going to eat. And then I'll end up just eating like an apple or something, which is fine, but that's not like nutritious enough. Like I need the protein and the fats and all that, and I need to prep. So I need to prep AIP meals and ingredients. I'd like to have a couple of actual meals, like TV dinner style meals in my freezer, so that I don't have any excuses, you know? And that would be like a big like monthly meal prep instead of, and not like my normal weekly like ingredient prep. Okay, so those are like my main things, and let's use yellow. Yellow is for family, and we have, I guess we'll just say like go to LT's appointments. I mean, obviously, I am driving him there as his permanent chauffeur for the next 6 months until he turns 16. But yeah, I just, it's gonna happen. That'll be an easy win, like for my Powersheets, like to my tending list to cross off. But he's got 3 appointments, and I think I have them all scheduled for the same day, which is good. So yeah, and I think that's really it for the week, except for just like the typical things, like we'll use the blue for finances, and we'll do our monthly budget review. And then I also, for my own personal growth, is I want to work on my quilt. I have a quilting day scheduled, and then I want to play Minecraft. I beat the dragon. Finally, I've never done that by myself before. So I've been on a server where we beat the dragon. I didn't really have much to do with it. I was just there when it happened, and then my husband and my son and I like all played together in a world at home, and we beat the dragon together. But I have never done it on my own, and I finally did it, and it was so fun, and it's just like a milestone that I've never done before, so I'm excited about that. But now I need to go kind of play in that world more, now that I can go explore the end a little more and just make more progress. I'm sure you don't care about the, nitty gritty of Minecraft, but it opens up new opportunities. So I am going to work on that. And, for faith, this is going to be more of like a weekly thing and a daily thing. So I'm going to leave that here to use for that. Home, we already have one. Community, oh no, this one is community. And then this one is work. Work, I haven't really done I haven't looked at my goals for work yet, and I'll just write those elsewhere. Finances we have, health and personal, and family we have. Okay, I think that's good for my monthly goals and projects. And then we'll move on to the weekly action items, which is of course the weekly grocery shop and meal prep. But I think this is where I went wrong in previous years. Wrong for me, not wrong for just like using Powersheets wrong. And I was adding things to this that were more of like to-do list things. And so it was like the things I have to do, not the things I get to do. So on the weekly things, I'm not going to do like, go grocery shopping and do a meal prep. I am going to I'm just not going to add those. But on here, I'm going to put, for like faith, I'm going to go attend Bible study, and then let's also put attend Sunday service. And on blue, let's do tithing. And purple, I want to do like my self-care stuff. I have things kind of scheduled out that I try to do on like every day. So like, it's kind of just like, it's more like a rhythm. Mondays I'll do a certain type of like hair wash, and like I do like my light mask, and then like on Thursdays I'll do a manicure, pedicure, that kind of thing. This is more, if I've done at least one day of those things, then I will check this off. So we'll just say self-care, and then I'm gonna put like personal hygiene, I guess, because those are like hygiene self-care tasks and not like hobby self-care tasks. Yeah. And then I'm also gonna put self-care And then hobbies. So anytime I work on a hobby type thing, even if it's just like reading my book for more than like 5 minutes, like actually sitting down and having like a good reading session, or working on my quilt, or playing Minecraft or something, then I can check that off. And I think that's probably all I really need to do here, because these are like fun things for me and not to-do list items that are going to be already in my planner. Here we'll go ahead and write Bible, and we will go with I kind of need to get back into planning, and I want to use purple because it's like a personal thing, and I'm just going to write plan, and I need to basically just plan tomorrow, you know, even just kind of like before I go to bed, write out a to-do list for tomorrow instead of waking up and being like, what am I doing with my life? Okay, and then I think I can use blue and just, I guess, track spending. Yeah. And I think that's good for daily. So my priority this month is going to be the AIP thing and starting the AIP. So begin AIP. Even if I don't prep all the meals and ingredients, I still need to start it. Actually, let's also put on here get labs done. And then, yeah, because these go hand in hand. I really want to make sure I do those. And encouraging words, I like to, and I didn't do this last time, I want to write a scripture here, and I don't have that picked out yet. The other thing I want to do is I want to white these week numbers out and put the actual week numbers here and not, you know, week 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in February we are doing, I'm just going to say week 6. I'm going to start with week 6 because February 1st is a Sunday and that week is not really part of February, or that day, I don't know. So 6, 7, 8, and then week 9, and there's no week 10. So we will just go like this. And we also don't have 29 through 31, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave those blank. Okay, so that is that, and like we could make it cute like how I did this, but I already feel like that took way too long. Let's just kind of flip and see if there's anything I want to add, anything that looks interesting. Oh, let's put movie night on here as far as like family. Let's do family movie night. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I already have that scheduled. Let's get, isn't there? I just saw it. That's what reminded me. There was a sticker that had popcorn on it. Here, oh, here. Movie night. Yay. Okay, and then let's do the little mop, I guess, for the kitchen. And there's a $sign we can do for the budget review. And let's put a couple of flowers on here. This is cool because the washi I chose, this is an older roll of washi. There's actually a ton of these florals that match. I do really like that Cultivate has kind of moved towards sticking with the same deco, I guess. And it's like, we already know and love their style a lot. So for them to stick with the same floral motif, so we don't have to like buy new stuff every year, I really like that. Whoever made that decision, good job, because while I love seeing new designs and everything, I don't love that nothing goes together anymore. And then there's so much stuff that we just can't get through it all. And this way I can continue to use all of my older things, you know? And actually, instead of doing a scripture, let's just take one of these quotes and put it here. Let's take, I want to take, to everything there is a season, because that's kind of like how I feel right now. Like January has just kind of been a season of, you know, I don't know what it was a season of, but that just feels right. So we'll just go with that. And then, let's get just, I don't know, this little pink flower and just stick it there. Okay, I think that's good enough. It's very cute. And let's get this punched. And there we go. I will put this in my planner. So now let me get all of this stuff, and I might leave the highlighters out. I may use the highlighters in my planner. I'm not really sure, but I want them there because that way I'll see them, and then that'll help me decide if I want to use them. These, I feel like this needs to go in my planner, right? Or did I put it in here already? Let's put this in the planner at the front. I want the goals in here. Up at the front. There we go. And I think we'll put them here for now, and then I can move them where it makes more sense later, but at least it's in here now. And so the power sheets, or sorry, the tending list needs to go in here, and I need to print my weeklies. So I will do that in just a second, but let's get the month going. I have here week numbers, which these are going to go on the weeklies once I print them. This is going to be my to-do list for the month, but also I'm thinking about using, these are my my sticky notes from my shop. I have a cleaning one, and then I have these ones that say February on them. I think I'm actually going to use that as my checklist for now. Just because. And then I still have this one here that can move week to week, but I kind of wanted to explore not here. Let's look at, I'll show you last month or last week. How I'm not really checking these things off at the top. So that's kind of why I got the cleaning checklist back out to try that. And then I can just kind of cover these up for now. Just to see if that's what I need. I don't know. I love the idea of these checklists. Obviously, that's like one of the main draws of this planner. But I think the daily things I just don't need. And actually, this is the monthly cleaning checklist. I need to find the weekly cleaning checklist that has like the Monday through Sunday at the top, and then I will add those on there. And then I don't have like all of that. I think just having all of those on there, I don't know what it is, it throws me off a little bit. So I think we're going to do this like that. But I actually need to just look at the month real quick, plan out the month, and then we will get the weeks out and put the weeks in, and then I think we will be done as far as setting up for February. I know that there are some things. Here, let's set these here for now. I know that there are some things that I don't need this. We're actually not doing that. That need to get added in here, and one of them is my son's appointments that are on the 20th. So let's get the Planner Kate book here, and we have health. We have 3 appointments that day, and so I'm wondering, I'm gonna do 2 for teeth and 1 for, let's use the doctor, just so they're all like the same, like with the icon. And I have this crock pot here, which is good because that means I need to make a crock pot meal that day. But I do want to move it over, I think, to this side so that there's room. And then let's get the doctor one. I need to confirm that that is what we're doing, but basically in the morning we're going to get his braces taken off. So braces off, and then this is the I'm just going to put foot appointment. That is hopefully when they will clear him fully. They'll do one more x-ray and just make sure. The last x-ray, it's still clearly broken, but it's healing quickly. So we're hoping, because that'll be a month since the previous. So yeah, I think it'll probably be healed. And then the last appointment that day is his retainer fitting. And then, yeah, okay, so as far as other things going on, I have nothing else to add to the monthly. I will write that scripture I was talking about here, so let's actually put a script there to remind me that I want to write in my scripture for the month that I would like to memorize. And we will get that here off of this. This is a custom script from Planner Kate. And I'm just gonna put that right here. And let's see, don't I have, what do I have in here now? I'm trying to, these are all the stickers I'm trying to use up that are in my reusable sticker book here. And I don't really think I have anything I need a checklist for or one of these. Formula One, I do need to make sure we, testing, let's put that in. So I'm just gonna take these two, and we've got Formula One testing these days, I believe. You know what? I do have the Formula One calendar now that I printed off, and it's back here in the back, so I can look at that. The 11th and the 18th is when it starts, 11th and 18th. Okay, so that will remind me. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch, I don't think they televise this week of testing. They might televise this week of testing, and yeah, I don't know. And then here I am also going to put, let's just use this one that says appointment, and I'm going to put this here. Ooh, how do I want to do that? Let's put this here. So I need to sign up. I'm talking about two different things at the same time. I need to sign up for Apple TV, and hopefully we will be able to watch testing on the 18th. The 18th is also Ash Wednesday, and that's when we start Lent, and that's also when I am starting my AIP, and that's also the day that I want to get my blood work done. So I'm going to put this here. I'm not going to fill it in because I don't know yet. I don't actually have it scheduled yet, but I think I should be able to get in that day. And then I want to put something here to acknowledge that I'm starting the AIP, but I don't think I have. Let's see, what do we have in the Passionate Penny Pincher stickers? I could just use a little that thing, a little dot, I guess, because I don't really think we have like a anything here. Let's just use one of these. So we'll use that, and then I'm just gonna put begin AIP. I think we are good to go there. I think I don't need to add anything else. So now I'm going to go ahead and print off my weeks and put them in here, and then we will fill out all of the important things from here. We're going to transfer those to the weeks, and then just kind of, you know, go from there. Real quick, one of the things I started doing and then got distracted by my reusable sticker book was I was going to get a BW icon of the cross here and put that where it says scripture. Right up here. Just like that. Okay, so now I will go print off those weeks and we will come back and get them set up. Okay, I have my weeks printed and punched. I kind of messed around with the sizing a little bit, and I wish I didn't, but that's okay. I am still going to use these. All right, let's look at, we wanted to put the week numbers in. I want to put my week numbers in. So let's get that. Actually, let's look at, real quick, let's grab or just see what I have for February stickers in my old sticker kit book here, just because I want to try to use these things up, and I've got some old Planner Kate stickers we can use up. This is MK707. I don't think they're still available on the site, but who knows? I don't know. And then we also have the Passionate Penny Pincher stickers, which we will have February stickers right here. So let's get those out, and let's, while we're thinking about it, let's put these January stickers away that I don't need. It's just this set here. These are just some coupons and things. Okay, February. Let's put these back in so that I can try to stay organized. It looks like I don't have a thing in here for January. Why not? Do I have a blank one back here? I don't. That's okay. I'll just move them like this as the months go on. Okay. Get that put away. This is gonna get put away. Try to keep things tidy. All right, so the reason I wanted to get these out first was because if I wanted to layer the week number on top of some washi or something, I'm gonna save the hearts for the actual week of Valentine's Day, even though I don't really care about Valentine's Day that much. I don't know. So let's do just these like, this is just a pink, just red dots on a pink background. I'm gonna layer it, like, let's just kind of put it just at the top, like above this little date bar here, just to add a little something. And it doesn't go the whole way, and that's okay, because that's where we can either put the, we'll put a piece of deco or something, because we have all these cute little deco sheets. So let's do the same thing on this side, but we'll just start from the center here and put this here. And this is like coffee themed, I guess. It's really cute. Let's do I want to do something, I guess I need to layer like two things to fit here. So let's do the cupcake. Oh, I think we'll put the cupcake over here. I feel like there's not really enough room over here to layer too many things. So we'll do the little coffee pot and maybe a coffee cup. Let's do the red coffee cup. I don't want to cut anything off. There we go. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then we'll put week 6, I think we'll just kind of put it right here in the middle. Right? Is that like the center of the page? Okay, So we've got week 6. And then let's do that for all weeks, because I'm not going to actually go and plan the whole month. I just want to, you know, oh, this is the week of Valentine's, so we'll do the hearts on this one. And this time I'm going to put them on this side because I have more room over here to layer like big stickers. And I just want to get these set up so they're done and ready. I'm feeling like right now I'm just not sitting down and doing like a huge planning session. I'm just kind of adding things as it comes up. Here, let's do it again on this side too. I'm just adding things as they come up, and so I feel like if at least I just get some of these stickers down and just some of this stuff, it's already ready and it's fun, and I'm not being like, I don't know, like I'm not using my things because I'm not making the time to sit down and do them, and you know, do the planning. So yeah, that way I can still get some stuff on paper, and if I do want to sit down and plan, I obviously still can do that, but you know, I feel like this is working out. Oh, this might work out a little bit better. Let's put this big pink coffee pot, and we'll do like this coffee cup over here. And we'll put a heart because why not? It's Valentine's week. And there we go. And this is week 7. And we can do, let's do, we'll kind of do something a little bit different, I think, than we did the week before, and put the week number like right here, just to keep it fresh and different, I guess. Okay, and then week 8, we'll use the last of this washi, and this has got like donut motif on it, super cute. I wish I could have donuts. I miss donuts, especially pink donuts. I love strawberry, like strawberry ice cream and like just fake strawberry flavor. The only thing I don't like that's like fake strawberry flavor is I actually don't like pink Starburst. I know that's like everybody's favorite, but I give those away. My order of like so like the yellow Starburst package, the original 4 flavors, my preferred like order of flavor preference is I like red first, then yellow, then orange, then pink. And my family is like, what are you talking about? Like, pink is the best. But no, I love red and I love yellow. I don't know what it is. Lemon isn't my favorite flavor for candy, but definitely in Starburst. There's something about a yellow Starburst that I just love. Yeah, I do like lemon, like real lemon flavor. But I love like a pink cake, like strawberry flavored, like boxed cake mix, and just like pink frosting on a donut. I don't know why, I just do. What is your favorite flavor of, I don't know, cake or frosting or even ice cream or Starburst or something? Like, what flavor do you like? Okay, and then I don't have any more washi. So I'm wondering if I even want to even keep going with all this, unless I just want to use it during the week. Okay, oh, I didn't put the week number. Let's get the week number on there. And I actually don't have a week 9, so I'm going to write that one in, because these are just kind of like leftovers from when I did the months. And I'm not even doing anything with that week, so we're just gonna leave it like that for now. So let's put these kind of like off to the side, and I also have these. And then I did say that I wanted to use the monthly, or sorry, there's like stickers in here that have holidays, and we do have a Happy Valentine's Day. So let's get that one out. This was in the Passionate Penny Pincher Home Edition, the sticker book, for the home sticker book, which is edition 1, and I can't remember what color that is, but it's the edition 1. And so this is going to go in week 7 when we have Valentine's Day, and I'm just going to stick that here. That's fine. All right, so now let's go ahead and fill in the things that are going on this month. And we have, this is not wanting to turn. So week 5 is kind of a wash. That's part of January in my mind. And then on week 6, we have, I need to pick up my kid from tennis practice on Monday. So let's do that. So the other thing is, I have been kind of waffling over, like, do I want to write the things on the line they go on, like in this, like in the order that they go during the day, or do I just want to write them, if they're on here, they're important and they need to be at the top, like that's the top thing. So I'm still kind of like on the fence about that. I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and write everything starting at the top, because if it's on this calendar, then I have deemed it important. So that means it should probably be at the top of the list, no matter what time of day it is. So, so like even if something else comes up that day, this was like priority. So at 4 p.m., I'm going to pick up my son from tennis. And then that's just Groundhog Day sticker. I don't need to do anything about that. And then on Thursday, the 5th, I have Bible study in the morning at 9:30. And so I will write that here. So that's 9:30 a.m. Bible study. And I think the crock pot thing, so I do have stickers on here that indicate crock pot days. I'm going to wait on that until I actually plan that menu, because that might change. So, okay, so that's what's on that. And then this week we have a no school. The next week is our like midwinter break week, which I have a sticker that says no school, and we will use that one. And that we can do, let's do like just the heart. This is that Valentine's week anyway, so let's just kind of put it up here, because it is for the whole week, you know. All right, so no school that week. And on these, I don't know, like this is just kind of like, we don't really have, most of it is deco stickers, and I'm using these as deco stickers, so we might just save these. I don't really see anything that I need to add. Yeah, so we might just save those. So no school this week. What else was on this list? Oh, this is the week that we have testing. I want to do movie night and gaming night. So movie night will be, we'll say that's Friday. And we don't have any movie night stickers, except I did have some in the Cultivate book, but I don't want to keep mixing all of these different stickers. So I'm just going to write on here. Let's use these, I guess. And we will write movie night. And then I'm going to put Minecraft, because I'm going to also do a little Minecraft night, and we can use these stickers. I know I have like a popcorn sticker in here. I just don't know. What I need to do with this book is I need to take one of each of all of the ones I have and kind of make like a table of contents. They just go in order by their numbers, so I'm going to list, I think, the numbers out, and then that way I will know like where to look for them in the back of the book or in the front of the book or whatever. And then I can also kind of quickly see at a glance what I have whenever it's like if they're on sale or something. I can look at these like easily. and see. So movie night is Friday. So let's put that here. Oh, I don't want to really cover up all of that stuff. So let's just put it over here like this. And then I have Minecraft Day on Valentine's Day. And I know my family won't care about that. We will kind of all just be gaming that night. That's like that's our thing. I don't know. It's not a big deal. All right, so that's that week. And I do want to note about testing, but I'm not going to be able to watch it. So I don't know. I don't think I need to put that on the calendar. Let's see. The next week we have tennis practice, and actually, you know, I do have stickers for this. Maybe I should use those because I did pay for these stickers, so maybe I should use them. So these are custom scripts that I ordered, and oh, I have these too. Let's try to, I don't know. I think I'll do this. Okay, so tennis practice. Is that on, what days does he have practice this week? He has practice on Monday and Thursday. So I guess that's how we can do it. I'm just going to cover up President's Day. I don't really care about President's Day. And I much more need to know that it's a tennis practice day and that I need to pick him up from practice. And that was also on Thursday. And then he has a tournament one of these days on Tuesday, which he may or may not go to. I don't know how that's going to work with his foot. If his foot, the doctor did say that if his foot doesn't hurt at all anymore, then she would just clear him without even need to do an x-ray, which I thought was interesting, but I don't know. Tournament that day. And then this is the week we have appointments. I also have Bible study back up this week. So let's get all of those in. I do have a script that says Bible study actually. Which I guess I need to put that on the first week. I wrote it in, so here, we'll put this here too. There, okay. I'm looking over at my door and my cat's hand is under the door because she wants to get in. And she's just sitting there with her paw sticking up under the door. It's funny. Okay. And then this day I want to go for that appointment, but since I don't have it scheduled yet, I'm not going to write it in. I will write it in here or whenever I schedule it. Practice. Oh, and then all of these appointments on this day. So do I have scripts that say appointment? I have 3, but let's just take the one for now and we will write, we have, you know what? I will write the times when I know the times, but we have, I'm going to leave a space for the times, but we have braces, foot, and retainer. And then I'll write the times there. Friday is booked. Saturday is quilting and Sunday is meal prep. Okay, so Saturday is quilting day. Sunday is actually church first, so we'll do that, and then I will do meal prep. So what I'm liking here is that I'm getting all of these things in that always happen, because then it's like, I won't forget about them when I actually sit down and look at the week, you know? And that's what I feel like I need to do more often, is prep the whole month first before I sit down each week and add in all of the other things. Did we have any other practices this week? No. Okay. So yeah, and what will make it much quicker is me remembering I actually have the scripts for these. So that would actually make it go quicker next month. So I think that's really all I needed to add here, right? If we look at the month, I also need to do my budget review this day. I need to do it like at the end of the month, but if I wait until like that Saturday, then it's like already kind of like the month is over. And this is just like whenever I do my big savings deposit and everything. So that's, normally it would be on a Saturday, but I moved it because, yeah. But I needed to wait until after the 22nd to do it. It's a thing. I don't know. It's not a big deal. But anyway, Monday. And then we do have practice this day. So let's get another one that says tennis practice and put it up here. And this is where I'm trying to learn if I need to write like, oh, pick up my kid on the checklist, or if having like his things up here is enough, because obviously I will be picking him up. That's just going to tell me like when to pick him up. We have a tournament this day, and hopefully he will be playing in that tournament. That's like the goal, is that he definitely gets to play in this tournament. And then we have, I already have the Bible study on there, and then he has practice this day. I need to add practice, and that's it. Okay. And so now I have like the basics of all of my weeks figured out, and then I can kind of go from there. The other last thing I needed to do was put my to-do list in, and then I will be done. So let's get to this week here, and I'm hoping these fit. It looks like they're gonna overlap just a little bit, but I think that's okay. Like, I don't need it. I don't need this date bar. I've got the dates all here. There's one here. I think it'll be fine. I want to cover up the checklist. The other thing is that I didn't, I forgot to print the ones I need with the weeks, but that's gonna go here. The cleaning checklist, I'm just going to transfer the things that I do onto this. And then I still have all of my weekly things here, and my schedule and everything, my Bible schedule and everything. I think that's how I want to do it. And then this will move to the following week. Yeah. So on my monthly checklist, let's actually take this and fill this out with the thing up here at the front of the planner, which has our monthly checklist on it. And this is, all of these things need to get done during the week or during the month. And then, so my like wooden kitchen utensils, we need to do the kettle and the coffee pot, like clean them out, descale them. I need to drop off donations. I don't know what day I'm doing that yet. I am not going to put freezer cooking day or meal prep because I already have that in there on the calendar. Savings deposit, which actually I already have the budget review on there, so I probably didn't need to write that here either, but whatever, it's already written. And everything else is written. I'm not changing the fridge filter, and now we have some space for some other to-dos that we could add, and then I have more as a backup if I need to fill it up more. And I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it there. We have the this checklist ready. We have this is blank. this is mostly just notes. I guess I haven't really been utilizing it for anything. I will figure out my scripture for the month. We've got the month planned. I've got note space here. I've got my tending list, more note space, and then the weeks are all kind of like laid out, ready to go, ready to plan. And that is going to be it for this super long monthly reset video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope I get back into getting some planning videos up on the channel, and hopefully I can get some other kinds of videos up too. And so if you liked this one, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post functional planning videos on my channel. And if you liked this one, you'll probably like those ones too, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.